It's Week 11 of the NFL, and the spotlight is on Najee Harris. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns. It's the Steelers and the Raiders, next on Madden Football.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every...
So here we go, opening drive of the game, and the ball is in the possession of the Las Vegas Raiders. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 12 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. The Raiders at 6-3 on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw. Edwards. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Off play action. Edwards. It gets it right back to Mayer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve.
And that is caught! Touchdown, Raiders! Hunter Renfrow, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the second quarter. Edwards to throw on 3rd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the foot. They go with Jacobs.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
A solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Edwards now throwing on 1st down. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So late second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
He really had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
To throw is Edwards. Back to the air on 2nd down. Caught on the right side by Adams. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw. Edwards escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it, and he's able to escape the pressure, finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the 1st down.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Now 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Edwards. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know all players are taught from drive to drive, from series to series, let that go, right? Only focus on the now. But when that ball was tipped in the air, there's no way they weren't thinking about the interception that was thrown on the previous drive. Could this turn into a 2nd one? And if it did, that could really change the way this game was going.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Carlson able to put this one through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kick.
This offense looking to get off to a hot start in the 3rd quarter, opening drive, and they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin.
And the Steelers are...
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Here's Edwards. Off play action.
And he's got Renfro in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders.
A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
It's time for this big O-line and the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He hits Adams, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now Edwards off the bootleg. Touchdown Raiders.
Michael Mayer.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minute.
We drop you into a fourth quarter situation, tie game, hoping for a nice punt return here to set them up on offense.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
A big kick that time, 52 yards.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like.
Edwards looking to throw on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. He has Mayer complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
But right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Flushed out right. Past the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. it just never materialized.
Jacobs, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the finals. They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congratulations to them for achieving their goal. They have to finish the season strong, but you've got to think that going forward for next year, they're going to jump that number up a little bit higher.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. And with that, we say so long from Pittsburgh.
It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll keep our eye on Divine Diablo, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs, next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games. Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they've been playing well, really well. Winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
Taken down that time by Felix and Uzama.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Edwards. Touchdown! Hunter Renfrow. His 6th sixth touchdown of the season. And the Raiders are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
So here's the situation upcoming. Second quarter, third down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Back to throw again.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted.
Daniel Carlson set for the Raider field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 and 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Off play action. Edwards. He'll buy some time right.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that.
A third down situation coming up in the third quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that third down into fourth. Edwards now off the play fake. Steps away to his left.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third.
On fourth down, here's Daniel Carlson for the Raider field goal. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, it's not the first.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Well, nothing really overly complicated about this. The offense needs points and in a hurry with just over a minute to go in the contest. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
To throw is Edwards. Going to throw again.
Throw caught by Mayer.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Edwards. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Chiefs are going to take over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.